Yo, 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 welcome back to another episode of the Drunken Idiots. It's your boy, Jordan, and then, what the fuck we got here? There's an old man here. An old elderly man. He has, I don't know who this man is, but no, it's Michael, of course, but, no, Michael, this is the first time you've been back on an episode fully in, I don't know how long. Yeah. And then, how have you been since then, brother? There you go. What do you do now? Where you at in life right now? How you feel about life now? What's going on now? There you go. Yeah, fair enough. Right. That's always a fucking plus. Cheers to National Beer Day. You know what? I'm glad. The thing is, even though you don't have a Bud Light, I'm just glad you don't have a Bud Light for the wrong reasons. Cause the whole thing, everyone was throwing out the Bud Light, bro. Dude, so real quick, while we're talking about that, quick side note, because I know this is old news, but did you see how those videos on TikTok would show guys throwing out the Bud Light, and then it would show Bush Light supporting gay pride, and then Miller Light, and then all these and it's dude, you can't get away from Bush, okay? Bush is here. And he's here to stay. You're gonna drink Bush's beer either way. Guess what? That's just it. If you want to drink beer, that's it. Except for unless you get an ale or some shit. You know what I mean? One of those two, but one of those or an IP or some shit. But usually, most people are drinking Bush. I don't like IPAs, man. They're too bitter for me. I just don't like them. See, I've tried a lot, but I think maybe one day I'll find one. But it's been a journey for sure, because I've tried an IPA, even though I know I don't like it. I'll try an IPA in a different state all the time. Last year, well, this year we're going back to Panama, and then last year where we went to Panama, and we went to through the way we went, we just picked up certain beers and shit. And I'm gonna do the same thing, but probably in different do it a little different this time. Probably get one from Georgia, because I got one in Alabama last time. Probably get one from Georgia or some shit. Or no, I didn't get one from. I got beer from Alabama, and then I got Tennessee whiskey, actual Tennessee whiskey, and then and then I didn't get anything in Georgia, because there was nothing in Georgia. There was it's so weird, unless you go to the cities of these rural states that they are, you're not gonna find good selections of alcohol. You'll find only alcoholic shit. You know what I mean? If you go to Alabama, or say you're in Georgia, but you're in the deep south of Georgia, you're gonna only find alcoholic shit. You're not gonna find the fun shit, the party shit. You know what I mean? Or the tasteful shit. You're just gonna find Jim Beam, Jack Daniels. You know what I mean? Yeah. You might have a Crown in there somewhere. Maybe some good tequila in there somewhere, but you're not gonna find a good, right, yeah, but you're not gonna find a good bourbon or a good whiskey. You know what I mean? All the whiskey brands are just yeah, you can get $100 whiskey bottle that is gonna taste like dog shit. You know what I mean? Or you can go get $100 whiskey bottle from Liquor Barn or wherever the big one's at. You know what I mean? And be good. Bullet bourbon. Yeah. No, yes. Right. It's not. Right, and there's there's good. I don't know. When you taste in liquor, I really like tasting like actual liquor more than I used to. Like I used to like to chug it. I still like to. I still like to take shots and shit. That's still fun as fuck. Don't get me wrong. But like, but what'd you say? See, well, I only sip something if I'm gonna get something to sip, it's gonna be only strictly to sip. It's only to sip. It's not gonna be like shots. If I'm getting shots, then I'm gonna get some like fucking Margaritaville. You know what I mean? You know, like that little fucking tequila shit. You know what I mean? Like, but. Yeah, no, most of the time if I'm taking shots, I'm getting like Bacardi or like Captain Morgan or some shit. But if I'm getting like something to sip on, like I like Captain Morgan, don't get me wrong, I love Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan can be a sipping drink for me, but here's the thing about me and Captain Morgan. It is, but see, I still go overboard. Like Captain Morgan, I love the taste of it so much. I just sit there and drink and drink and drink, and then I sit, and then I look over, and then I realize I'm like, oh, everything blurred. What's going on? There's stars in the, there's. Dude, you remember that? You had to finish it. And here's the thing, though, the best part is, the best part it was too, like they go in the middle of the stream, they go, we thought you would have been more crazy. And I think Michael heart or something dropped out of Michael's chest or something, his heart, whatever you want to say, or fucking whatever, because he knew they fucked around and they found out real quick. That's why I said heart or whatever. No, I'm joking. No, but like you should, like I could remember, like we're sitting there talking, and then they go, "We thought you would have been crazy." Michael goes, "No," and he's like, "Don't," and I'm like, and they're like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Don't do it," and then I'm like, "Michael, they already did it," and they were like, "Fuck." You fucked. Why'd you do this? And next thing you know, you just see me just grab the ball. And it was what I would say, not full, but it was like more than half. It was a lot more than half. Yeah, it was above. It was, dude. That was. Yep. Oh, dude, I remember it so well. Like, okay, so I had so much fun. After that, I was like, woo! Let's go! You know what I mean? Bro, I literally, okay, so I went to the bathroom. At first, I thought I was about to lose it. I thought I was done. I was like, all right, look, I gotta go and I gotta puke, but I ain't letting these people know that I gotta puke. I'm not, no. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go to the bathroom and I might puke. Well, I didn't. I just sat there. And I was like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And then I forgot what I was doing. And then so I was like, dude, I'm tired. And then like I sat in the fucking fetal position and was like, I'm going to bed. And then Kayla comes into the bathroom and goes, what are you doing? I said, I'm tired. And then I was... And then... It was, and then I was like, oh, fuck the podcast. Oh, dude, thank God Michael fucking came in clutch that night, because that was the only night, I think that was the only night where I've ever like let back so much, where I was like, dude, I don't know what's gonna happen with this show, but we got the footage. If we can't say goodbye, then to be continued. You know what I mean? Dude, hear this. Those guests, they like unfollowed us on everything. So like, yeah, like, so I invited them back, and then out of nowhere, I've just like hitting them up. They read my message. They didn't read me. They didn't hit me back. I was like, all right, cool. And then I hit them up again like a month later. Didn't hit me back, and so I waited a few months because I forgot all about it. Hit them up, and then I was like, all right, what the hell's going on? They're not even open to my messages at this point. I send them like my stories, and they used to always like these big supporters. I go to like their page, hit their followers, and we're not there. I'm like, what the fuck? But they still follow us on TikTok. Exactly. That's the weird part. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I know I come across people's For You page. I don't do as many as TikToks as I used to. I will say like, the TikToks will be coming back eventually. It just like the content creating was it was slow for a second because I had to get used to the job again. But like, I think overall though, yeah, like I don't know what happened, but again, eventually they'll start seeing me on their feed again. Only a matter of time. Um, so I don't know. Do you know who Kai is? You know Kai, Twitch, biggest Twitch streamer. Kai. So Kai fucked up, and so like he didn't fuck up too bad, but he did fuck up. So like he fucked up. So he did a giveaway in public at a public park. Remember, he's the biggest Twitch streamer. He's huge. So there was a riot that happened. He enraged a riot. Like people were literally like thousands of kids, like thousands of teenagers and kids were fucking mobbing. We're like literally going after this dude and like in the streets, going on top of his car and shit, trying to. It was insane. He got arrested and everything. Yeah. I don't know why he's arrested. I understand he should have done it in a better place. He should what? Yeah, in a very more controlled environment. Do I think he should be in jail for this? No. I don't think he should. I think he should be like, I think there should be someone that says, hey, look, you can't do this again. If you do, hey, that's just it. Because like he didn't like make them do like, you know what I mean? He didn't think that they were gonna get that crazy. But dude, I've learned this generation's crazy, bro, with like celebrities, like YouTube creators. Because all right, so I watched this podcast called Jeff FM, okay? And then he also does like he's also doing a spin-off of Jersey Shore on YouTube. And it's him, Tana Mojo, because him and Tana Mojo have like a podcast together. Fucking well, they're not. It's not theirs together. It's his podcast. But she's like a guest a lot of times. But and then there's a couple of other their buddies, right? And they go out to. So the point of the story is like how crazy these people, these generation is. And so they go to the boardwalk of where Jersey Shore used to, where the Jersey Shore crew used to go on the boardwalk and like get drunk and fucked up on all that shit. They go to the boardwalk. As soon as they get to the boardwalk, hundreds of fucking kids started swarming them, and then started swarming Tana and started grabbing her. One grabbed her by the throat, like try to literally like body her, and then like that her friends had to grab her and push her out of this mob, and then they had to get into the car, and the car they were all getting like hitting the car and shit, and the cops had to get involved in there. The cops had to get involved in everything. It was insane, bro. Dude, I don't understand what's wrong with these fucking kids now, with how they like, how they react to like certain like these content creators. But Jesus fucking Christ, like, how are you gonna do that? Like, how are you gonna be so invasive if someone like, they're just trying to be there, go there to have fun, and they. Right. And then also too though, like the thing is, they didn't even tell people that they were going there. Like, no one knew that. Like, they were just there. Yeah, they were just there on vacation. Like, quite literally having a whole vacation, filming a YouTube video of like of a Jersey Shore spinoff of YouTube and shit on YouTube and shit. Exactly. And they just get swarmed. It's like, bro, that's just insane, bro. That's just insane to me. Like, like Jesus. No, because celeb. Right, exactly. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, there's a proper way to talk to like people that are creators, people that are influencers, people that are celebrities. There's a correct way and a wrong way. The wrong way is to literally fucking start like attacking them. The right way is to be like, hey, is it cool if I get a picture with you? Yeah, cool. Is it cool if I, like,
Probably have like 30 big ass bodyguards just for that reason.
right? Yeah.
Except for also the sheer amount of money he likes to throw around. But
Yeah. I don't know. I just think this generation with like creators and like content creators and like just the influencers and like famous people too are overall just like YouTubers are famous basically now because they have people always watching them, always taking pictures of them, always watching their moves. So that's famous. You know what I mean? Like you're famous at that point.
people with Wildcat.
What'd you say?
That's like people with like Wildcat and the Vanoss crew.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those people get psychotic.
Dude, people get so cool psychotic about Wildcat or H2O Delirious, bro. Oh my god.
That was like everyone with Miniland. Everyone loved him, and then everything happened.
Dude, you like it. Well, see, that's like I just don't understand where people think it's okay to just be so invasive. That's just like kind of just like there's it's just I don't know. It just mind blows me.
They're a little too extrovert.
A little bit too much, yeah. A little bit, or unhealthy extrovert there. You know.
Yeah.
Like I'm an extrovert, but like I wouldn't do that.
I like myself.
You said I like myself.
My voices are nicer. They speak to me.
They speak to you. Fair enough. No.
You know, they usually fuck off too.
But yeah, no. So yeah, Kai was doing a giveaway, and it ended up being in a riot, and he's got jail time. He actually
for like inducing a riot.
Yeah, and yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah. You know what was pointed out too?
What?
Not to get political here, but I'm just saying, just what was pointed out was Kai got charged and arrested before Donald Trump has with his thing, what he did in the insurrection.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. And people were pointing that out, and they were like, how does this make sense? They were like, isn't this exactly what happened? Like, people got murdered at that one. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, huh?
It's pretty darn close to the same.
Yeah. Except for like Kai's didn't end up with murder. You know what I mean? And, yeah. And like breaking into a government building. That too. So it's like, man, make it make sense. I don't know, man. It's all of it's just weird. It's all weird.
Doesn't make sense anymore.
There was a local for like my local news thing. There was a chemical like they like it started like a chemical explosion or some shit in Indiana right across the bridge from me, and like there was pictures of it, and it was just yellow, like a yellow like.
Oh, I actually do remember hearing about that. Actually,
it was just yellow, and it was just like it just looked like a chemical. Like like I don't know how else to explain it. It didn't look like smoke. It didn't, huh?
Nova 6.
Yeah. They were releasing the new strain of COVID.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's an explosion.
Yeah. Next thing you know, people are getting sick, and they're like, "All right, we need vaccines."
That's so funny.
So, what do you think about how, like, we've always talked about conspiracy theories about, like, aliens and stuff like that, and now the government is, like, telling us that aliens are real to distract us from other shit?
No shit, they're real.
Yeah, I know, but like, what do you think about like the government like actually like there was an actual like whole like they were in the house, they were like they were, there was the House or the Senate, one of those two, and they were like talking about aliens being real, and it's like I love how the government's now talking about this. We've known this for years.
I mean, I don't know why they try to hide the shit. We see the shit constantly. We've had plenty of sightings. They even made a movie called Multiverse.
Yeah, we'll see, and then also I'm just saying like there is like the thing is like I think the only reason they're talking about it is like I think there's like something I don't know, dude. There's a lot of shit that's been going on. A lot of shit's just fucked. Okay, I I don't believe everything I see on the internet, but I do see a lot of these like people like talking about all this shit that's going on, and I don't believe it all, but like there's sometimes I research it and I'm like, wait, that's real. What the fuck is going on? Like.
Honestly, another Snow situation where someone got a hold of confidential files and they resigned and then are going to release all this information at once.
Oh, we'll see. See how that goes, dude.
It's gonna be another Snow situation.
You know, it's kind of crazy that you remember the forest fires in Canada and shit?
Dude, yeah, it was fucking like yellow here.
Yeah, it was bad here too, and like, it was. Did you see how bad it was in New York?
Dude, yellow. It looked literally like
You couldn't see anything. You couldn't see.
it looked like Silent Hill. It was terrifying.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like people like I seen so many memes about it, and it was like okay, it was funny, but like I don't think people understood. There was 400 fires burning. And there was 200 and something fires that were uncontrollable. You know what I mean? Like that almost could have destroyed their whole entire fucking country if they didn't get that.
Because they were struggling because they don't have the infrastructure for like something like we do because we're used to it. Look at California.
Exactly, and like I don't know, like yeah.
Because they don't have as many like big planes that carry water like we do.
Right.
They only have maybe one or two.
And see like the thing is like they were like just roaring through all of Canada too. Like and
It was
the thing is forest fire season hasn't even started. Like we just now got into forest fire season.
Yeah, and it's already started.
Yeah. And it already started like a month like was it not a month ago?
Yeah, something like that. Now, I know the memes for, of course, the smoke was... Some of them were good. But you know what memes were just terrible, but funny as could possibly be?
Yeah, I've seen those.
The sub ones.
The sub ones? Oh my god. Those were fucking hilarious. Bro, look, okay, look. I sorry for the guy. Okay, look, I'm just saying, like, not trying to, like, speak ill or anything, but right, but I'm not getting a submarine that's with a controller. And a Logitech controller. Like, literally, Logitech didn't come out with the controller to be built for a submarine. It's a mediocre controller. It's a $20 fucking controller. You get at fucking Walmart because you can't afford another fucking controller. You don't get a fucking Logitech controller to even play pro gaming, let alone a submarine.
Logitech literally had to make a release statement saying, like, look, don't do shit like this. We're maybe at most a mid-grade controller.
I seen that.
We're nothing fancy.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
Right, like, at least grab their mouse and keyboard. Like, fuck! Like,
and bring extra batteries. Like, you have a operating controller, bring fucking batteries. Or a charging dock. I'm sure that's got a battery on the fucking sub.
Isn't it crazy that, like, both the Titanics now are gone?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Bro, I just don't understand who goes, hey, did you know Mr. Beast got invited to that, right? Did you hear about that? He when it happened, he tweeted out and sent a screenshot of them DMing him and saying, "Hey, we would like you to come on the submarine." And he almost did it, but he didn't. And he was like, "Bro, think about if Mr.
God.
That would have been insane." Like, but Mr. Beast would have been stupid for doing it, and I'm glad that he's not that stupid. Because, like, I'm sorry, but, like, okay, look, if you're going in a submarine with a fucking controller, and you can't even, like, sit comfortably, only one person can have their legs out, you know, dude, and you're spending millions of dollars, the fuck are you doing? You got money to just throw around that you could have fed me for the rest of my life with that money, brother.
Shit. Hell yeah.
Like
what was I gonna say? You know the funny part about all this though?
what?
Of course, the Titanic killed like 1,500 people,
Yeah.
something like. Was it fucking 100 some odd years later? He gets dive assist afterwards.
Yeah. Dude,
How the shit got 5 assists afterwards.
fuck. I was trying not to.
Dude, the amount of Fortnite memes I saw with just the Titanic and the sub crunched up like a soda can underneath of it, saying 15 kills, 5 assists.
We're going to hell.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
We're already there. Oh. Alright, chug the rest of the beers. Cheers.
Oh.
Man, you know we've only been live for 30 minutes.
Oh, I know.
It's insane. I feel like we've talked about a million things already.
That's literally. But so much shit's happened.
Yeah. I can't open it.
Come on. It took you long enough.
Nah. Dude, there's just like a TikTok or like this ad going around where like it's like a little tool that you pop. The Kraken, yeah.
Those things are so cool.
I want one. I think I want
like
one. I think I'm gonna get one and like just every time just drink it like that. Just shotgun a beer every time. Just don't even drink a beer anymore. Just shot. What are you doing? What are you doing? The Kraken. The Kraken. Dude, have you seen the fucking the ads for the Kraken for the Prime?
Oh yeah.
So this cracked me up. I'm like, bro.
Way too much to do with Prime.
I'm like, bro, if you're drinking Prime like that, bro, you got a serious problem.
Yeah.
You got a problem to the point where there is no return.
Fuck nah.
There is no return.
Paul's hand now.
What? What'd you say?
I said you're under Logan Paul's hand now.
Oh yeah. Hang on, I'm grabbing. So if you're asleep, so card game. I'm throwing a card game in here a little bit too, just to keep the flow going. Because I know we've talked about a lot, and you know we probably got to think about some more shit to talk about. So we'll take the dead air here. So sleep talkers take a drink. Sleepwalkers take 2. I gotta take 3 because that's 2 sleep talk and sleepwalk.
Oh,
dude, yeah. You don't do either?
No.
Oh, dude. Oh, no. I sleep talk and sleepwalk.
I think there was one time I did sleep talk, but I was plastered that night. Actually, you remember that night?
Yeah.
Episode 3.
Yeah, that's a legendary episode right there.
That was death.
Death.
I was prepared.
Fair enough.
I was still completely like conscious, like aware of everything. Just couldn't walk.
Yeah. That's a bad bad spot. I will say, even though like I know me and Toast are the same exact age, except for I think, when's your birthday?
October.
Okay, yeah, I'm older than like by him with like 2 months. And
Literally.
And like I think, I don't know if you could agree, Toast, but like I'm okay with not being that drunk anymore. Like I can be, like there's times where I'm like, you know what, let's get fucked up, because I'm still in my party stage, you know what I mean, I'm still in my party years. So like if I'm in the right vibe, the right mood, the right people, all right. But now I'm not gonna grab a bottle and go, let's go.
I can't anymore.
Like, but that's good though, that's good. Because man, oh man, even before drunken idiots, whoo.
2 things I probably could still do it with is Jägermeister and Kraken.
Don't ever say Jägermeister again, because that is the most disgusting shit on this fucking earth, and I gotta take another drink.
Look,
well, it's my third drink.
Yeah. So, fucking, when I was at the military still, I was just bored one night, and we were done for the day. I bought an entire bottle of Jägermeister, an entire bottle of Kraken, and the biggest Red Bull I could physically buy, and drank all of them within 2 hours.
See,
the best part is, I was still perfectly fine.
So like I
don't know how. I should have been dead.
I still party like crazy, and don't get me wrong, I still love to drink. But there was this one week where I was it was when I was still working out in the field of landscaping, and I came home, drank some beers, got drunk, okay. Well then, like, I realized it was like a week where I was just drinking, right? And then like one day, that 1 week, I was like, man, I haven't really been drunk today, and I've already drank like 3 beers, okay? And then so like I was like, all right, you know what? All right, shot's gonna get me. Took a shot, nothing. Took another shot, nothing. Took another shot, nothing. And then I just kept on taking shots. I kid you not. I'd say I took like no more than probably like 7 shots. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. Cause like I don't know. Yeah, I was feeling it. And I started feeling it, and I was like, fuck yeah. Well, long story short, that was the week I realized, I was like, all right, maybe I should just, like, calm down. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I need to calm down a little bit. And the good thing is, I will say, I've never technically I still will never count myself an alcoholic, ever. Because the thing is, I at first, like when I did start drinking like almost for a little, not for a while, but like maybe a couple weeks, I drink for like every day, like a beer or something like that. But then I was like, oh wait, I've realized, when I realized it, I was like, all right, I'm just not gonna drink for the next 2 weeks, like except for on the weekends, like because the weekends I'm gonna drink. I don't care with who the fuck you are. If you don't drink, cool, you don't drink. But on the weekends, that's just my partying time. I'm in my 20s. I'm allowed to do that. But like I just strictly took it off of weekdays, and like now I still, like, if I have beer in the fridge and I come home, all right, yeah. But if I have a bottle, if it's been a long day and like a stressful day, because sales can be very stressful and like and very overwhelming sometimes, and like if it's a stressful day, I'll come home and like take a shot. I will say I've taken more shots coming home than I did landscaping. And that's the thing, like I worked fucking like
that's like took me almost like 2.5 months to finish.
See, I'm not like that yet. I'm not like that. I will say that I'm not like that yet.
Wow, normally I can finish a bottle in like at minimum a week.
Well, will see me and Caleb will still finish like we'll buy a bottle, but it won't last us even a week to be honest. But like,
Oh yeah.
but like again, like I don't truly like there was certain times where like um like even my like own family was like thinking that I was an alcoholic, and I'm like, bro, I'm like I used to I was like there was one time they acted like I was an alcoholic because I came, so like there was one year where I came to Thanksgiving and Christmas with a full thing of 30 packs and shots and fuck it. And like half my and now my ex drug addict aunt that did meth in the back in the day, she's not religious, right? Yeah, and my grandma, that she used to be normal for a while, and then she did drugs. She started doing drugs too, and she's religious now, right? And so they started having a problem with it, and so everyone thought I was like this raging alcoholic, and they probably still do. Honestly, I don't know why. I don't think like why they would have changed by now, but they probably still think I'm a raging alcoholic, and I'm like. I'm not doing Xanaxes. I'm not doing heroin. I'm not doing oxys. I'm not doing Klonopin. I'm not doing your shit. What I'm doing is doing some shrooms every now and then. I haven't done shrooms in like 6 months, which I I did them 2 weeks ago, but it was like a microdose basically. Sorry, but like it was capsules, like pill capsules, and it was like I could feel it. It was more of a microdose for sure, but like I could still feel it, you know what I mean? But like it was not the sway, it wasn't the full effect. But I haven't tripped in like 6 months, and like I smoke weed, I drink, and I'm like, motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck you, dude. Like it pisses me off because I'm like, who are you to say I'm an alcoholic? You know what I mean? You don't know what I do every day. You don't know how I live my day to day. You know what I mean? All my family probably knows are these episodes that they probably watch just to see if I talk shit about them, and I'm starting to I've been watching like certain creators. They have like stories about how fucked up their family is. I'm like, bro, they be blasting their family out, and I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna start blasting it. Fuck it, you know what I mean? Like, if they don't fucking like it, fuck them, you know? Sorry, not sorry. Like, your content. Yeah. I'll make you content.
Do you want fun shit? I
got you. Look, I got stories for days, I promise you. Just my stories alone, like... Jesus, but then I would become like then I would become an Eminem to the point. The reason why I say that is because my mama probably would start suing me. My grandma would start suing me. My family starts suing me. They'd be like, they'd be like, because you know how people get. They get all butthurt and shit.
Yeah, that's always the fun part with family. It's like, oh, I'm sorry you don't agree with me. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Well, see, like, well, yeah, see, they think, like, see, they see me as like, if I don't agree with them, or if I say something they say something the wrong way, then I'll like go off on them, and I'm like, no, I just don't want to hear your manipulation. I don't want to hear your.
They think you're always in the wrong.
Right, I'm like, bro, you are literally like you understand, like. The shit you
too.
Bro. Dude, so my sister got invited to a family reunion, right? By my mother, right? And my sister was like, I gotta work and all that stuff. My mom said that she'd try to invite me, but she says, but I guess I'm blocked. I'll try to hit him up again. I never blocked that hoe, okay? I never blocked her. And I'm like, what? Dude, that's like the shit that she'll like throw like little implants into my siblings' heads and like make me be like the bad guy, and I'm like, dude, I'm doing better than you. I'm literally
because of my father.
Yeah, see,
I tried talking to him and everything, but he won't answer text. He won't answer calls. So I'm like, all right, whatever.
Wait, wait, wasn't he like super cool like back in like remember like
He was acting cool again.
and then
acting polite, acting though.
but like he was like wanting to like move with you guys and shit like dude that's fucked.
Yeah.
See, yeah, so that's the shit.
Never happened.
Exactly. And that's the shit my mom would do too. And like, see, I will say, my father, he was never there in my life, but like me and him talk more than me and my mother do now. And he's in prison, right? And so like, but like my mom would do the exact same fucking thing. She would say, I wanna rekindle our relationship. I wanna get better. I wanna, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. And then she'd be like,
because it's family,
right? And then she would even offer like, you want to go and like say, she wouldn't say move because I know she don't get the money like that at all. She's never worked a day in her fucking life except for like side jobs or keeping it for like a couple months. She's never like actually worked. And like she'd be like, I'll take you on a vacation and shit, bro. Bullshit. Sure you will. You know what I mean? Like, if she said that she would take, like, we're gonna move, I would laugh so hard in my face. Like, oh. So, like, I understand that so cold-heartedly, because, like, dude, fuck them. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, say whatever you're gonna say. Like, you thought buying me this little V6 Mustang was gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry for everything.
See,
no, I didn't give a shit about buying me a car. You took my other car that I wanted. I wanted my 77 Nova.
But at the end of the day, you don't want any of that. You just want them to be a fucking parent. Be a fucking parent, you dumbass.
It'll be mutual in some form.
Right, like, dude, it pisses me off too, cause like it doesn't piss me off as much as it used to. Like for a moment, for a little bit, there was like a point in time where I was just pissed off about it, right? But like, but now like, huh?
Same.
Oh, dude, yeah, no,
that inner anger just comes out.
Because it's like you want them to care so bad because you care. And then you feel like the stupid one for caring. Because it's like, bro, you made me feel stupid. And now I feel dumb to even act like I cared at the beginning. Now I'm going to make you feel like I didn't care at the beginning and I never cared about you. Because you made me feel stupid for even doing that.
Yeah, it's just like you're playing yourself.
Exactly, dude. Oh, parents are the worst.
Now, my mother, well, my stepmother. She's my mother, though.
Right.
Greatest woman ever. I will talk to her always.
That's good.
Because she never knew about anything that happened. And when she learned, she blew a gasket. But they're divorced now.
Oh.
But she's still my mom.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, like...
She actually married a...
Huh?
She married a different Mike. He's super cool, though.
Mikes.
Dude, too many mics.
Too many mics.
Oh, something else crazy.
What?
That I learned about me and family.
What?
So, you learned there was me, Memphis, there was also our brother Don, and also Austin. Mm-hmm. Just Austin, of course, we only met him once. I learned I might have a sister.
You know?
Didn't...
I haven't got into that yet. And I feel like I'm going to be in the same situation if I did. Because because here's the thing. There is like a part of me that I still, cause like for me, the Barleys only like if like here, who I know is who they know, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of it. So, like, if I know if I have the sister I have, you know what I mean? I know the siblings I have. But here's the thing. My dad, you gotta understand, he had me at 16, right? He had his first kid when he was 14, right? And so, yeah, when he was 14, yeah. And,
busy.
Yeah. And the thing, because my older sister, I didn't even know about her until I was 13. And so, my dad, literally told me so many times how he would just go to like Texas, Tennessee, California, all these different fucking states, and just go and like do side work, just travel, do stupid shit, run away because he was running from the cops because he was wanted for a burglary, for robbing a gas station, right? With my stepfather. Okay. I'm actually pretty sure it was with my stepfather, which is crazy, full circle, weird. And my stepfather and him were actually friends before. Weird shit, I just say it. But like, yeah. Yeah, so like, basically, and he said, man, I had so many hoes, I fucked so many girls, and I said, hey, Dad. Yeah, I said, well, how many times you wear protection? Ha! This player don't wear protection. Oh, Father, you're telling me I could have siblings all across the fucking country. Well, I never thought about it like that. He was like, they would have told me. I said, how long did you stay somewhere? He goes, maybe a month, 2. I said, okay. I said, and did you ever have a phone? He goes, no. I said, okay. Did you ever get a way to contact these people afterwards? No. Okay, so you leave. She gets pregnant. You never contact her again. She never contacts you again.
Something's there.
I'm just saying.
Shit.
I'm just saying. I have a gut feeling that I probably have another sibling out there, if not more than just one.
Yeah. Well, see, like, my issue is I don't know anything about my dad's side of the family or my biological mother's side. Like, I know nothing of my family other than maybe a couple.
See, the only reason I know my mom's side of the family is because like my grandma, her mom raised me, right? Mm-hmm. But I only knew like certain parts of the family, but my sister got a DNA test because not gonna get into that, but she got a DNA test and she found out other her family, like our family, and like it was crazy how far it went back. It went, huh?
She found more of the lineage.
Oh yeah, but like my father's dude, I can name like 4 people. 4 people from my father's side. 5 counting my grandfather because his dad's still alive. But I only met my grandfather once.
I can only name 2 for my dad's.
Yeah. Well, see, the only reason I can name 4...
Grandmother and my grandfather. That was it.
Well, see, the only reason I can name 4 is because it's my sister, my older sister, his dad, his sister. Oh wait, and then a cousin that I met like scarily somehow. Yeah, like I don't remember really that much how I met her, but I remember who she is, and she's on my Facebook now. And like we've been Facebook friends for a while, but I don't know if she remembers me. So like I don't know. I could remember it wrong, and it could be like, you know what I mean. But I'm pretty sure. But like no, so I would be 4. So truly, the only ones I know is like quite literally like close knit relatives. But I feel like somewhere he fucked around and he fucked up. He fucked up somewhere. He had to have, bro. He had to have. There's no way. Unless he was lying, unless he was lying about being a player, there's no fucking way.
Or just weak dick game.
What?
Weak dick game.
Well, yeah, probably. But I mean, if that was the case, then
he was only able to get a couple out.
Yeah, there's no way he only had 2. There's no way. There's no way he only had 2. Just me and my sister? Nah, there's no way.
Especially if traveling like that. Yeah, no.
Right, yeah, no. There's no way. Let's see here. Okay. So, let's see what this card has to say here. Okay, so Players who currently have chapstick with them, put those moist lips on your drink. Take a smooth sip. Sip.
Don't think I do.
What? I thought you always had chapstick, brother.
I normally do.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna get Mike to drink on this one. Let's go. Michael's gonna drink. Let's go.
Thought I did, but I don't see it. I might be safe. I don't see it. I'm still gonna drink anyway.
Okay. Okay, so drink if you've ever rode a horse.
Fuck.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
I live in the horse. I live in the horse state, so
I've ridden horses plenty of times.
we have the Derby, the Kentucky Derby. So there was a horse farm everywhere. Like I had like 5 horse farms around me, maybe more, honestly.
Oh, we got a few ourselves.
Let's see.
What is sending me emails? What do you want? Oh, it's Rogue Company. What do you know?
Rogue. Did you get the free skin? Is that why?
Yeah,
On
I
the
already
gun?
got that one. This email I got.
Okay. I think this will apply for both of us. Drink if you've ever made a duct tape wallet or a friendship bracelet. I've made both.
So I did a duct tape wallet. I made an entire book bag.
I mean, that should count then. What about a friendship bracelet?
No.
Bro, I'm wearing one right now. Like, how?
I don't like people.
Well, this is from Kayla, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like people. I would never.
She's my only friend.
Oh, I don't feel that.
Huh?
I feel that.
Oh. Dude, my shoes are off. Why are my shoes off?
I don't know. You're in your house?
That's true. I don't know why.
Oh.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh, so do you know anything about Taylor Swift?
I do know that that an ice cream company like 2 minutes from my house made Taylor Swift brand like style ice cream, and Taylor Swift sent them like a dozen roses.
Of course, that's happened. But so like she's doing this thing called her Eras Tour. You've heard of it, right?
A little bit, not much.
So she does a 3-hour performance. A 3-hour performance. She sings. Yeah, she sings. And she sings like all the albums, every single one of them, and then she does 2 surprise songs, and she's right now in Cali doing a 6-day show.
Fuck that.
3 hours each.
Nah.
And then she's going to International next year in February, okay? And then she's going to Canada. And then she's coming back to America and going into Indiana and coming back to finishing it in America. She's gonna go on for tour for 2 years, almost 3 years, dude. That's insane. And Kayla loves her. So she actually went to the Taylor Swift concert, and then me and her tailgated at a Taylor Swift concert twice. We did a Nashville one and then a Cincinnati one, and then
I miss Taylor Swift when she did country.
And then oh dude, I think she has some bops. I ain't gonna lie, she has some bops now for sure.
She definitely does, but the country shit was all.
But and then now Kayla's like, right, we're going to the Indiana ones, and I'm like, all right, because the pre-sale happens next Friday, so We're gonna get the tickets, and she wants to get floor, so we're gonna see what happens there. Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
try to get 9 Kill tickets.
huh?
I'm gonna try to get Ice 9 Kills tickets because they're like an hour from where I'm gonna be at.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all, dude. What was I gonna say? I forgot.
D20.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I almost dropped a D20.
D20.
Yeah, I died.
Oh. Is that a Dungeons and Dragons die?
Well, this is from Magic the Gathering. I'm getting back into that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Dude, we've been playing Rogue a lot.
Dude, I know.
I think
Rogue or Call of Duty lately.
I think Rogue is like the only game I like right now. Like every other game is just so repetitive. I get so tired of the same game, and Rogue brings me what I've been really craving for, like CS:GO, Valorant. I miss those games because my PC's been dog shit recently, and so those.
I'm trying computer because mine took a shit on me.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get a new computer. I'm gonna get a new computer. I'm actually getting ready to. So me and Kayla are getting a house, and we actually are like actively looking for a house. Like actively, we almost bought a house. What was it, like last week? And the only reason we didn't get it is because these fucking people took it as is, and the fucking roof needed to be done. They took it as no inspection. Dude, I ain't doing that stupid shit. That's stupid, okay? Like dumb, okay? And the thing is, we even covered closing costs. People usually don't cover closing costs. We covered closing costs, and we covered everything. So we came in with a strong offer. We even offered 15 grand over than asking. Nothing.
No.
And it pissed us off. Honestly, it was kind of a gut hit. But now we're back looking, and so like we're not settling. We're making sure we get exactly what we want.
I would.
And we're wanting the right exact spot because the housing market is horrible. Until you get into the housing market, like looking for a fucking house, like I knew the housing market was bad. I knew it was bad, but. Oh my god, dude.
You're actually in it.
You don't. Until you're actually like really like about to buy a house and it's so annoying because you can't get attached to a house ever. You can't at all. You can't at all because the thing is it can be stripped away from you like that. Until everything's finalized. It's not yours. And everything costs so much now. Everything does. Houses are going left and right, too. It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, it's how the market sucks, but houses are selling like crazy.
Oh, yeah. So houses are selling like crazy, but the buyer's market is shit. The seller's market, oh, yeah, you're good. Buyer's market, fuck.
You're solid.
Yeah, for sure. But like, our credit's really bad. So we're getting a house with bad credit, so we had to have a lot of money built up.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, after our vacation, I finally got approved for finally having another credit card again in my name. I only had one. I've only had one my whole entire life, and it fucked me and it was only a $300 credit card limit. Only. Somehow that fucked me really bad, I don't know. So I'm finally gonna be able to get a credit. So after our vacation, I'm gonna get a credit card. I'm gonna put like one bill of ours on there, and then I'm gonna put I'm only gonna use it for gas. And then like after a year of just doing that and only paying it off, I'm gonna have like a bigger limit, and then my credit's gonna get better. And so like, cause like that dude, that's the game. That is the game right there. Credit. It is so detrimental. It is so detrimental.
It's damn near.
It's more than money. It's worth more than money.
It's one of those things that's crazy because like it literally runs your life.
It does, because here's the thing. Okay, yeah. You can go and buy whatever you want whenever you
Women.
want. But here's the thing. You better have the money to if you don't have the credit.
Mm-hmm.
And that means as in not saying we're gonna go buy some candy, go to Kentucky Kingdom, go to these amusement parks. Not saying like these nice extravagant vacations, nothing like that. But we're saying like houses, cars, paying on a computer, literally even paying on a computer, paying on anything that you if you don't have the money right then and there, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Yep.
You can't pay. You can't pay on nothing. The only thing you can pay on is when fucking car places are like, hey, we know you got bad credit and we know that you make $350 per week and we'll got you. We'll fuck you over, but we got you. You know what I mean? They'll fuck you over. Buy here, pay here. That's the only kind of car you're going to get. But here's the thing. You're never going to be able to ride in a nice car. But when you have good credit, you can ride in a nice car for a lot cheaper. For one, you have good credit because you have credit cards. Most likely, you have you have a mortgage, you have something you're paying on, and most likely you have a credit card somewhere. Most people with good credit, and I've learned this, just put stuff on their credit card and pay off their credit card. That's just it. And you just save up your money, and that's just kind of it. And then that's when life gets easy.
Oh yeah.
But people can't do, but when you get into the bad credit, it seems impossible to get out of. It does. It seems so hard. Like since now until I can get this credit card, I thought it was impossible for me to get out of this.
Oh yeah, that's like I want to say 6 months before COVID, I got a brand new car. I got a 15 Honda Civic Si. Super nice, actually. And COVID hit. I wasn't working. The company took the car from me, even though they weren't really supposed to. That company did not give a flying fuck.
Damn.
But I was actually financing it through a bank. And then that fucked my credit completely. Like, it took me down to...
Well, it took you down to where?
The 500s.
Yeah, I'm like barely hitting 6. I think I'm 6. I'm 6 something, but barely. I was...
Fives.
What?
I think I'm back to mid-5s finally.
That's good. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, the best thing is, it's like, there's this, if you get a credit builder credit card, that's a good thing to start off with. Cause I kept on applying for credit cards. I mean, I kept on, as soon as I should have seen a way to apply for one, I applied for one, and eventually I got approved, and it was for a Capital One, and I was like, okay, this is a good fucking start. Okay, well, because Capital One, for one, they have points and shit and all kinds of other good benefits.
That's what I have is Capital One.
Yeah. Eventually, eventually the credit card will accumulate, and it'll take some time, but...
Yeah, that's always the worst part of time.
Yeah, it'll take some time, but here's the thing, I've been long enough without credit, so I'm okay with building credit is longer. Yeah. And plus, at least now, for me, I have a lot of fucking bills to pay. So, for me, it's going to be, even one bill onto my credit card is going to help so much. You know what I mean? Not a lot, but, I'm going to see a difference. You know what I mean? I'm going to be able to put that in savings. You know what I mean? And only have to pay a certain amount to the credit card company, and then be able to save on gas, because driving back and forth to work is sometimes not cheap, especially the way gas prices are now.
You're telling me.
I gotta spend $60 to fill up my tank. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, even in my Honda, it's still $50.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy.
And the thing is, that shit, I don't even pay attention to gas prices no more. Yeah, because I just don't. I'm just all right, it's expensive. Accept it. That's just it.
Well, my one car is tuned to run on 93 only. And that fucking hurts, because I think it's 460 here.
It's not that... We haven't hit 4 yet, okay. I'll say we haven't hit 4 yet. Not yet.
Our 87, I'm pretty sure, is 389.
I can still... you ready to shit a brick? I live in the South so much that if I going towards like my lake property, right, or like going towards like Tennessee, right, I can find gas for $2.99.
Dude, I missed finding gas for 180 when I lived in Tennessee.
Bro, I literally okay. So my whole life, I lived in the middle of bumfucked Egypt. Okay,
Yeah.
and so like the gas station up was one something for so long, and I remember that, and people were like, "No, you don't." And I'm like, "No, I don't think you understand. Where I was from, like gas was cheap. Everything's cheap out there because it's in the middle of fucking nowhere."
Yeah, where I lived, I maybe had like 5 neighbors at most. And the closest gas station was like 7 miles away, and it was like $1.89 or $1.81 or something like that.
Yeah, you know what the
It was
move? You know what the move is for this for I think not everybody because not everybody can do it, but I think the move is work from home shit.
honestly anymore.
So like Kayla, she just got a new job and she's working at a really nice job now. Like I mean, it's nationwide. It's a really good company. It's like my company, but she gets to work from home, right?
Yeah.
And so like that's like the thing. I think more companies are just going to more and more companies are accepting working from home, and more companies are going to do it, and that's just it
Well,
now.
do like health insurance and all that realistically.
Well, yeah, exactly. You can do that, and if you get your insurance license and stuff like that, and like sales insurance and stuff like that, you could do work from home and stuff like that. Everywhere you could like do work from home for anything now, and like except for certain stuff. But like really nice. It's crazy, but I think that's like the new move, to be honest. Like, cause here's the thing. Think about this. Think about this. Being in a remote area, in the middle of nowhere, peaceful as fuck, no one can fuck with you, right? And you're still making bread in your fucking room.
Yeah, literally.
You're just chilling. You know what I mean? Like you're just chilling. Like
They're doing nothing.
I'm gonna like where I'm at. What company I'm at now is like a really good company. And I'm gonna stay there for a while, but I think eventually down the road, I will want to work from home or like because something I know like my goals are already I still have my same goals, but like if all else fails, man, like I'm probably gonna just work from home and travel and work. Cause like my buddy Donnie, he works at the same. He's gonna be working at the. He works at the same company Kayla works at, and so like, he works from home, and he literally took a whole 2 weeks out to Arizona or somewhere. I don't fucking know, some other state, right? And he was working the whole 2 weeks.
Damn.
Just traveling, working. Just chilling. What, babe? What are you doing? But like, he'll send me pictures. See, he'll make me jealous because he'll send me pictures. He'll be like, "I'm on the poolside, doing my job," and I'm like, "Fuck you, pussy."
Literally.
Fuck you. And see, that's the thing. When we buy a house, see, like we rent this house, but when we buy a house, we've already talked about how we're gonna put a pool in. We're gonna make sure it's like badass. Like we're gonna have like parties there. We're gonna invite people and shit, crazy shit, right? So we want to make sure it's like badass, right? Which I say parties when I mean like just a bunch of like maybe 2 or 3 people, and then getting fucked up and we're chilling in the pool or some shit. But like. That right there, I'm like, bro, right there alone makes me want to... Right there alone, I'm like, bro, I would love to be on the poolside and work from home. That'd be great.
Yeah, that would be nice, honestly.
What beer are you on?
3, maybe? I threw away a couple, I don't know. Are you shitting yourself? You good?
Ah!
I say ecstasy partially moving.
Dude, I was like maybe he'll think I'm frozen for a moment. I don't. Just kind of came to my brain. You know what I mean? I was like maybe he'll think I'm glitching. It's a simulation.
Mentally
Glitching. You know what I mean? Like just not all there.
Nah.
Look at his hair, bro.
Dude, you're telling me.
Look at that.
I got like this Clark Kent curl.
Dude, I have like my hair is like really fucking curly, like really curly, especially like when I wear it down and shit like that. And like certain people, like certain episodes, you've probably seen it down and stuff. But
Yeah.
I have, but like always, if let's see if it comes out. No, probably not now because I'm wearing a head. I've been wearing a headset, but like, there's always like this strain of hair that's like it looks like a curly fry. And it's on both sides, and it just looks like two curly fries just sitting there, and I'm like, bro.
Dude, once my hair starts getting this long, this happens for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
It is, because then it curls, and then it starts like pointing outwards, as you can see.
Yeah, you should just grow your hair out. You should just grow your hair out.
I've debated it.
Just grow it out. Become a caveman.
I'm done in the military. I can grow my hair long again.
You can do whatever, bro. You can smoke pie. You can drink. You can
beard finally.
You can literally do whatever, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta go take a pee break. Pre-break real quick, guys.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. His name is Michael. What up, Dad?
Huh? No.
I'm sorry. It's just a track, Dad.
I cracked my elbows when I did that. I felt so good. Oh my god.
So, dude, I had a fucking thought in my brain, and then it went away. Fuck. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, so you remember how we used to record all the episodes? So,
yes.
I've been, talking, I don't know how you would say it, but debating about, having another group and then recording it all, right? If not another group, just like two people or like maybe three, but like because I think in like certain moments where there's like the dead spots, the dead times, the dead areas, you know, they be cut the fuck that out, right? And then plus like when we go take our breaks, I was like, man, you know, there would be a cool time to have like a quick second ad right there about like the merch or some shit, or like putting like fucking what am I streamer, you know, our channels out there that whoever streams or whatever, you know what I mean, stuff like that.
For placement.
I've been watching more of podcasts, even though like I've been doing doing podcasting or whatever you would say, content creating for like several fucking like 6 years now. Like,
Literally.
I've never really sat down and watched content, and I've been watching content more a little bit, but not as, like, still not that much, but, like...
Yeah, like, every now and then.
Yeah, like, but I still watch, like, certain, like, podcasts, and, like, certain ones are, like, interesting, and, like, I understand why they don't do it live. And, like, and the concept of it is them getting drunk, but, like, talking about stuff, but it's just not all focused on the drinking, like how we used to do. Bro, you remember when we first started, bro? Oh, dude, wait, hang on. Side note, you remember when we first started, and the way you had to come was, like, you didn't have to, but, like, it was like, hey, if you come on the show, it'd be cool if you drank, and, like, some people would and some people wouldn't, but most of the time people would, and it was like, dude... People would wild out. You remember Florida's Crazy?
Yes.
Dude, those were, I would say, the most, I don't know if that was the craziest guest we've ever had, but they were up there. Huh?
They were on my level.
They were beyond the level. They were doing drugs. They were doing cocaine that night.
Oh, I know.
And they were wilding out.
Well, I was saying when they were on my level, I'm talking about drinking wise.
Yeah, they were able to drink so much because they were doing coke.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they didn't give a shit.
Oh no. Oh no. That
You want to talk in on cruise mode, Jesus.
cruise mode, man. I've never done coke, but like, don't do coke, kids. But I think one day in my life, like when I get older, one part in my life, I'll probably try coke. Try
some of that dust.
Huh?
Try some of that angel dust.
Yeah. But like, I don't know at the same time when that would ever happen. Because like, I don't know if I would be affected by coke that much. Because like, I'm ADHD as fuck. So like, I wonder if it, like I'm very ADHD. So I'm like, bro, watch. It'd be like, it'd just mellow me. I'd be like,
no, I feel like you would somehow go like pure psycho.
Bro, if I went pure psycho, that would be great. If I was able to like build my dude, if I was able to go even extra than who I am, like if I was even extra person and I went into a club ready, I go into clubs 99% of the times. If I go to a club, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like ready to fucking like, I'm like, I'll swing on your ass. Go away. But if I was on cocaine and it like put my adrenaline even higher than it usually is, I would be like, I'd be like Superman.
It would be like surreal.
He said, I think one day in my life I'll try DMT. Don't try DMT. DMT's pretty. That can fuck you up. That can fuck you up. But like, but DMT, you like, I don't know, like. DMT is a psychedelic, and like, you gotta do DMT.
Fun one.
It's not the fun one though. Yeah, it's not usually the one that people usually do. I would say if you were like do some like shrooms or like acid, dude, or like shrooms are a really good one. Shrooms are really good, and like with shrooms,
they're stargazers.
Right. Yeah. Well, shrooms also are like. Dude, they're so much more acceptable than they used to be. Well, back in the day, they used to be, and then what'd you say?
It's an herb. It's naturally grown.
Exactly. Well, and then also like back in the day, it used to be very loud, but then now, like since like the 70s and the 80s and like before the between the like early before then, but like the 70s is when they like outlawed it because like I think it was Ronald Reagan or some shit or someone who like did the war on drugs. Or no, it was it Ronald? No, it was Kennedy. Well, I think it was Kennedy. No, I don't know. Someone did the war on drugs and it was somebody. I can't remember when they started all the war on drugs and then like they like took away shrooms and stuff, and then like recent studies like even like Colorado's is a legal state now for shrooms and stuff like that, but studies have shown that like it helps out in tremendous ways. And like just even though see I like you could get high as fuck, but in that trip, what'd you say?
Look at medical marijuana now.
Exactly. But like in the trip of like shrooms, you're always going to find something in your life that didn't make sense and now it does. And honestly, I do think in the right amount, just as smoking like pot, I think that is something that if you don't do it, don't fucking do it. Cool. By means, don't fucking do
But
it.
do you then?
Do you? But like, it is an experience that I think people should have in one time in their life, even if it's not getting high. Just overall, going into that state of mind of opening up their brain more than it usually is, and like just because you can really go you can really go into a really crazy world, and the world you could see is could be scary but great at the same time.
Yeah, you get like hyper focused or hyper fixated on things.
Like, see, like I remember my biggest trip on shrooms. So I took a quarter. I took a whole ass quarter, and so like at first I was tripping, like I was walking like really weird. And Kayla thought I was having a bad trip, but like then I started looking at the stars, so looking at the sky, and I thought I was like controlling the world with my mind. Like I thought I was making the world go upside down. It was because like I was looking at the trees, and the trees were going sideways, and I was like, all right, dude, I'm making the whole fucking world flip upside down. I'm God right now. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. And so, but then I just like went into this like state of mind of like, man, am I just here? Or am I just there? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just everywhere. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. But until you get to that state of just pure...
Pure euphoria, pretty much.
Yes, it's pure euphoria. And... Sheesh. What?
You're just kind of there for the ride.
You're just there for the ride, yeah. Let's see here. Okay. I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, dude, you know, should have made myself my food before we started the show. Mm-hmm. I like to eat on the show, but I didn't bring my food.
I know, I'm tempted to.
Jesus.
I've been kind of snacking on my chips.
I mean, I will say though, has been an hour and 30, so this is actually a good time maybe to for real cut it off, because I've been trying to keep it around like an hour to an hour, 2 hours between, and that's usually a good time. And like,
That's a solid time. Mm-hmm. And so we used to go 3, 4, 5 hours.
Our longest one is actually 4 hours and like something minutes, man. It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was. You disappeared, I think.
It could have been. We'll have to see which one that was, because I'm going to look at that one, because that's such a long fucking episode. But like,
we talked about so much.
Oh my god, that was
not that much.
I don't know how we've never been like striked from YouTube, because like I've been striked on my Mr. Zorlock channel for watching Gordon fucking Ramsay on YouTube and like reacting to it live, but yet I've done some very like very crazy shit. We've all have, and they've never striked us, never gave us a warning, and I'm like,
like what?
Right, like why is no like
what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah, like, but hey, you know what? Let it go, YouTube. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Thanks for letting me get away with my shenanigans.
Yeah. And the accidental slip of certain things. AKA my brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that slipped.
Yeah. You know, that was an interesting one.
Yeah, and I know it was completely unintentional too, but
like, yeah, that I don't like that guest and the guest that was a part of a podcast does not talk to me no more because of that.
I know.
So, and that was a pretty that was a pretty that was a bad one. That was a bad one.
Yeah, and it was something so unexpected, and he felt bad immediately because he knew he fucked up.
Fucked up hard. But then he
Yeah.
doubled down. But he doubled down in the on the live. You should just if you didn't. I don't know if you watched it, but he doubled down on it.
Did he?
Yeah, he doubled down. He was yeah. You had to yeah. I can't. We gotta. I have to figure out what episode it is. But yeah, yeah. It's all there. It was really bad.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm. It was one of the not fun parts of being the host for sure.
Yeah, I know. That's
For
like
sure.
I know last time when I explained why I kind of stepped back.
Now
That was
I've had some fun times and not some fun times on the as the host, but you know.
oh, I know, and especially when I was the co-host. We had great times. I mean, we were doing awesome by ourselves.
Yeah, I
we had-
think. What?
But I said like we had to expand at some point, and then
Well, see, I think that like the expansion of in my mind was like something that could have been better, but it didn't
It
go as
really-
good. It could have went better. All of it could have went better, but I think it would have had to been
I think it just went just a little too quick.
well.
But
That
then it get itself out.
yeah, it went quick and then it played itself out and then it got destroyed. You know what I mean? Like then because
It was a quick crash and burn, but it kind of balanced itself.
yeah, and you know it was okay because like the thing is like I think that like now the only way now is I can have a co-host online, 100%. But I think now if I started off with a co-host online, cool. But later on, I wouldn't pick anyone else up until I had my whole setup ready and ready to actually like pay someone to do it or someone that's a fan to do it to like you know be a producer or be an extra add-on, but it would have to be in person. You know what I mean? I think because like eventually I you know that's just the point, but it doesn't have. Right, it gets to that point eventually, and like, yeah, it was just rushed. But like, yeah, no, it was rushed to a point for sure. But you know, it could have went successful if everyone had no offense to anyone, but if everyone had if everyone was as speedy as me, you know what I mean? Like I was,
Yeah.
I
No, I understand. And I explained what happened with me. It was a lot of mental things and things going on at home where I just kind of said fuck everything.
indeed you did.
Which I actually excommunicated for a while from everyone.
Indeed you did.
I felt bad for her, and then I explained it.
Where is? No, yeah, but see. It wasn't the worst too. Like I don't know, it wasn't the worst one because everyone went bad. It honestly went bad for everybody the way everyone went out.
Yeah, I know
Like-
about that.
Like the other Mike.
Yeah, I forgot what happened with him.
Well, remember he was like moving, and then like didn't move, and then out of nowhere he just disappeared, didn't show up on an episode. And then I was like, man, look, you know, we kind of need you, you know, you're kind of signed up for this, you know, like, I understand if you want to do it part-time, cool, or, like, you just got to explain it to me. And then, like, you're just like, I'm done. And then like,
That's
Memphis,
crazy. I really liked him.
yeah, and then Memphis stopped, like, he was, like, cool to be the co-host, he was ready to do the role, and then like, he was, like, and then, like, out of nowhere, he just, like, stopped giving a fuck. Cause like we were putting a project together to put like the clips together for the full year and stuff like that, and like getting it all together. And then he just stopped. And then I was like, all right, it's about to be a month up coming up. And I was like, what do you got? He goes, I haven't done shit. I was like what?
No,
You
I-
haven't done shit? That was insane.
Yeah, he explained some of that to me.
I was like, man, because like in my eyes, when people are like how I see it, if like you commit to it, you commit. You know what I mean?
Oh
If you
yeah.
don't, that's cool. That's cool. Just be transparent. Just be very
Yeah,
transparent. Because I put trust in you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of trust. If I'm saying, hey, I'm trusting you to get this project done for me, that means I'm not doing it myself, even though I can, and really quickly because I'm very good at it, but you feel like you want to pick this up and pick up more responsibility. Cool. But then when it's not there, when it was in the workings for a while, and it was a big moment for drunken idiots,
oh yeah.
it was just like, okay.
That's like, guess who I talk to every now and then?
Who?
Matt Bianchi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm still friends with him.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, he got upset because of thumbnails. Remember that?
Yeah, it was something about thumbnails. I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know if I have his. I have to look back, but he got upset because like I asked him for a thumbnail one night, and he was like, I can only do one per week, and I was like, I asked him for two, and he like made it a big deal, and I was like, you know what, I'll just do it myself, and then it just went downhill from there.
Yeah.
But like I felt like eventually, yeah, I was like, eventually for me, I was just like, okay, maybe this is, if people don't want to commit, that's cool. That's cool. It's cool. I just don't put trust into people as much as I do now. You know what I mean? With the show, especially like the show is if I'm how I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna do it live and just do it chill every other week, that's me. You know what I mean? If I want to do it that way, that's how I'm able to do it. Or if I want to jump on it and just start kicking ass again and then start making videos out of it again, I can do that. And so like at this point, I'm like,
I'm about to say, you know, like with me, like I used to put so much effort forward, and then you just kind of saw my decline.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's what upset me about it the most for you. You were the biggest one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, damn, bro, because you were like down to edit, down to post, down to do all this shit, and then like
doing it, and then just something happened with me, and
and that's okay. And and you talked about it, and that's okay,
But especially you knew my situation though at my house at the time.
Right, yeah.
And that got bad.
And see, I think that a lot of it too is like, people never explained it to me. You know what I mean? Like explain the situation. Yeah. Like before then you never explained, hey man, like I'm not doing good.
And then we just kind of snapped.
Like, yeah, like we would FaceTime, you would tell me all about the stuff, but you would be like cool and you'd be like, yeah, dude, I'm ready to do it still, you know what I mean? Like you never like blinked the eye, but then yeah, it was just out of nowhere. But that's okay, like it's nothing to judge, it's move on about it. I'm not never gonna like, hold it against you or anything.
I didn't want to bring it to the show, and then it just kind of started bringing its own way in by itself.
Right, yeah. And see, like, so, and, like, I don't know, like, yeah, but, like, there was a point in time where I was like, you know what, I had to think about the show for a moment, because I was like, man, I love the show, but, like, what is it about it? And I think that, again, not everyone is on everybody's same level.
Yeah.
And that's why you always have to communicate about that, you know what I mean? That's why you gotta be very communication and, like, very transparent about shit.
I'm terrible at that shit.
Me, bro, I'd say it how it is. If I'm like, bro, I don't fucking...
like me personally, I'm terrible at like, expressing myself.
Me, like...
Blunt.
See, I'm very blunt and I'll express myself 100%. Like, if I'm struggling, bro, I'm gonna tell you I'm struggling, but like, like that's just who I am. I don't know. That's just, like, but not everybody's the same way, you know what I mean? Everyone's different. Everyone's different, so... That's just who I am. That's just like, that's how a lot of people are too. There's some people are not, some people are. Kayla's very blunt. She's more blunt than me about a lot of things. Like she'll
unintentionally.
It happens that way, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But no, like, I think though, like in the future, like I've been thinking about it. I want to do lives. Like, I've been thinking about how, like, guest stars and stuff like that, I'm going to start, like, recording and, like, making the edits and all that stuff out of it. But then
Oh,
also,
yeah.
like, I want to, probably just, if it's just, like, me, go live. But, like, usually I don't go live unless it's me, unless it's, like, the gaming channel, right? Because, like, the way, because like the way the podcast is right now is because there's not a fan base as much as there used to be. It's because like after, because I let it die off for a bit. I let it die off for a little bit, and like, and so like I was like, all right, whatevs. So now I'm like, you know what? There's not really a time that I can think about going live on Drunken Idiots by myself, and they want to just listen to just my conversation.
It's hard going though.
It is, but it's not. Like I can do it just because like I did it for so long. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Like just chatting was like the biggest thing. So mine was always just chatting in Fortnite. I always did just chatting in Fortnite back in Mixer days, and like now I do like watch Gordon Ramsay or like or some stuff like that in chat, and so like I'm very used to just talking, and that's it. But like with like a podcast, it's different. You can't do it like just chatting. You know what I mean? You got to have it back and forth. You have to have a rebuttal. You have to have like a good.
You have to have something.
You have to have something, right? You have to have something. And if you don't have it, you know, you have to have something to make you unique, or not unique. If you can't be unique, then like if you can't do a one-man show, which some people can, they're like, there is some that do one-man shows, but they always just have guests, like the Joe Rogan's podcast. He's always has guests, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Or he has, if he's talking, he talks to his crew as well. You know what I mean? That's a big thing. That people usually talk to their crew and have like, you know, they're not guests, but they're a part of the show because of their crew.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, and that's like usually how it goes. So podcasting like with one person's pretty hard.
No, it definitely is.
It's for sure. But like when you're just chatting, yeah, no. It just depends. You know what I mean? It like it yeah. Podcasting is hard to do it by yourself for sure. I will say when we buy a new house, like my new vision for the podcast studio is gonna have like a couch where I can sit on, and then like a table where I can put my mic, and then like where I can just be chilling on my couch and doing the podcast, and eventually like when that happens, that's when I'm gonna start like inviting people, like, hey, you know, if you want to come to the studio here, like local people, and eventually, you know, if like say you or someone that I know comes from there, you know, or whatever, that's the podcast room. But also, I'm only looking to buy land. Like I'm wanting to buy land where I can actually put a shed in there, where I could put a shed there and put a podcast room, put a podcast studio, an actually studio.
Yeah, you want to build what you want, pretty much.
Oh yeah, I want to make sure I have land so I can make sure I can do what I want. And the good thing is where I live, like the way this the way that my state is, the only big city is Louisville, and like except for Lexington. But like if you ever go to unless you go ever been here, but like Lexington is 100% a like. It's a city, but it's a rural city. So like you're gonna be in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, but in a city. It's really weird. It has a lot of people there. There's a lot of people there, but in Louisville, you're actually in a city. You're actually in a fucking city. But then right outside of Louisville, you have woods and only woods, and that's it. So it's quite literally rural areas only. That's just it. Yeah. It's like in Bowling Green, same way. You're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like
there's nothing.
Yeah, like it's a city. It's a city again. It's a city. You know, there's stuff there, but like you take you take the wrong turn, you're gonna be in the middle of fucking nowhere.
That's like where I lived in Tennessee, in Camden. There's jack shit. Huntington, there's nothing.
Yeah. The only place there's like, yeah, there's a lot of rural areas for sure.
Oh yeah.
We have been live for 1 hour and 41 minutes, boys and girls. This is a good time for us to stop.
Okay.
This is the Drunken Idiots. This was National Beer Day. We had some beers. We didn't take any shots. I was wanting to take some shots, but we didn't take shots because it's National Beer Day. But I am going to go pour me a shot. You want to pour a shot?
Fuck you talking about? I don't need a shot.
Well, I'm gonna go get me a. I'm gonna go pour me a shot. I'm gonna come back with a shot, and I'm gonna come back with a cool shot glass. I think you're gonna love my shot glass. You're gonna wish you had my shot glass. Actually,
wait. If we're bringing cool shot glasses, let me go grab mine then.
Hang on, I think I got one better.
I know we gotta grab. All right. I guess I'll wait for him to come back. I don't feel like doing a shot right now, but I'm doing a shot. Fuck it. Never mind. I do want to. That noise is satisfying. Well, I'll wait. I may know shit.
What's your shot glass?
Oh shit.
What's your shot glass?
Taco Cat.
Okay. You ready for mine?
Oh, hang on. Let's see if I can get a. Taco.
You ready for mine?
Yeah. Dude, I have one similar.
Captain Morgan.
I have a very similar one.
It's a fully Captain Morgan, and guess how it came? With the Captain Morgan shot in it. So I bought it. It was in the liquor store, and I bought it, and it had a Captain Morgan shot in it. It was 100 proof.
There you go,
dude. So this is an actual Captain Morgan fucking.
That
cheers.
Cool.
Yeah, I told you. What you wish you had in my fucking shot glass. Cheers. Wait. We gotta do it. No, hang on. You ready? This is the new saying. You ready? Cheers to love. Cheers to honor. If you can't come in her, come on her.
Oh, that burned a little.
It did. Guys. Woo! It's the Drunken Idiots. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next week. And I hope you had a fucking lovely time. Have a good fucking weekend. I'll probably see you on Mr. Zorlock. Twitch.tv/Mr. Zorlock. Again, twitch.tv/Mr. Zorlock. And also trovo.com/Mr. Zorlock. And also kick.com/Mr. Zorlock. Go check me out on any of those platforms. And you'll see me live on, most likely, for games, Rogue Company. And then we're going to be watching some reaction videos. We're going to be watching some American Idol, some Gordon Ramsay, some crazy stuff, epic stuff, like, whatever. So just check us out. And you'll see me and my fiance reacting to stuff. She's always in the stream now. She's always coming up and saying, hey, she's watching the shows with me, and she's enjoying her time too. So you guys want to hang out with us, come hang out with us. I hope to see you next week at another episode of Drunken Idiots. And again, thank you so much for the love and support. And see you in like 2 weeks. No, see you in like next week. Don't say 2 weeks, brother, because I'm not going to take 2 weeks, okay? I'm actually going to be here next week. Don't fucking say that. That savage. Don't fucking call me out like that. You don't have to call me out like that, savage. You don't have to do that. You don't have to call your boy out like that, okay? You'll see me next week because my next week episode I will be after next week I'll be going to Panama City. So I have to do that episode because I can't leave you guys high and dry for 3 fucking weeks. Okay, I'm not like that. I'm not that big of an asshole. Okay, but if you want to see me on a fucking daily basis, Savage, then Oh shit! Wait, Savage is. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry, Savage. Savage is going on a trip. I'm going off on him because I think he's dissing me, and he's just going on a fucking trip. I know who he is. Never mind, Savage. I'm sorry. He'll see me in 2 weeks, and literally, you know what? Yeah, Savage. If you want to catch me on Mr. Zorlock, we're gonna probably go live on Road Company. I don't know if Mike's gonna join, but you know, we'll see. All right, We'll catch you guys later.
That Jordan was smart, so don't blame him for it.
Yeah, I'm not that smart. Okay, sorry.
He right his crown in the box. I'm pretty sure he's not even in the box.
Where's the box?
You got eaten.
Probably. All right, guys. Love you guys. I hope you guys have a great fucking rest of your night. And it's your drunken idiots. Adios. Bitches.
Oh, is that meme? Oh, okay. It just stuck.